Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to some more XDefiant. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the new style of videos that I've been doing. Obviously I'm not reinventing the wheel here, but I figured I'd try it out because it's something that I've been thinking about doing, and I know it's something I've been experimenting with in the past. You know, every so often I make a couple of videos, but then usually I would kind of fall off. So when I was thinking about coming back to YouTube, this was definitely one of the style of videos that I thought about trying out because I had a lot of ideas for what I could be doing, ways that maybe I could make it a little bit different and a little bit new. So I know I didn't put it in the last video, but I think this map looks like a map from Modern Warfare 3. I think it was called Black Box. Regardless if I'm right about the name, I'm going to put it up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about if you're not aware. I believe it was a DLC map, so that's why maybe some of you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So something in this video that I wanted to talk about is actually something that I've been talking about with some of my coworkers and friends, and something I've just been thinking about in general. Since this game is such a rival to Call of Duty, I was thinking, what if XDefiant eventually had some kind of PvE mode equivalent to Call of Duty Zombies? For me, I'm mainly a Zombies player. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen any of my other videos, this might be news to you since I'm playing a multiplayer beta. But for longtime viewers of the channel, you are very aware of the fact that Zombies is my bread and butter. At least it is now. It didn't used to be. It didn't always used to be like this, especially over the past couple of years. Nice little two-piece right there. And now, of course, the multiplayer is already very great, and I think they just need to keep doing what they've been doing. With all that being said, I was thinking to myself, you know, what else would I enjoy playing this game? What would get me on playing the game more? And that would be some form of Zombies. Honestly, it doesn't even need to be just like Zombies. It could be something like Extinction. But if you've watched my channel before, you would know that I also very much enjoyed Extinction. Even back when Call of Duty Ghosts was the main Call of Duty, honestly, I think I enjoyed Extinction a lot more than Zombies, at least initially. So that's something I'd like to see down in the comment section. Would you guys enjoy if they had some kind of PvE mode equivalent to Zombies? Because personally, I think that'd be really awesome. And I think they can do their own spin on it. I don't think it needs to be Zombies. I think just something like Zombies. It's some kind of PvE mode, but there's also progression tied to it, you know, whether that's tied to your main multiplayer progression like it is in Call of Duty now, or if it's completely separate. I think that'd be a great thing and would just add more replayability to the game. And if you got tired of playing multiplayer, then you could take some time off and then play some of the PvE mode, whatever that may be, Zombies or whatnot. But I think for me, at least, something that I've really enjoyed about the past two zombie modes has been the fact that there's been level progression and there's also been weapon mastery progression. Now, it didn't always used to be like that. No. God, I thought I was going to lose that. Okay, good. And now, of course, in Black Ops 4, those were completely separate from multiplayer, and only during Cold War did they integrate them together. Now, I don't think that they need to be together, but they definitely could be. Have I played this map? Emporium? No, I don't think so. The name doesn't look familiar. This looks like more of a typical Call of Duty map, of course, and you see the dumpster. But yeah, I don't think it needs to be like Zombies. I don't think it needs to be specifically Zombies. It could be something like Extinction, but just some form of PvE mode I think would be a great secondary thing for this game, so it's not just focused on PvP. I don't know, maybe this is just me because I don't always enjoy playing PvP. Now, for the past couple of Call of Duties, I have not enjoyed just playing the multiplayer like I used to be able to almost 10 years ago. But I also think that could be potentially tied to the gameplay loop. And maybe with the game that's more tied to classic Call of Duty, I would actually enjoy playing the multiplayer and would be able to for longer periods of time, a lot more than I was ever used to. If the gameplay loop of this game is a lot more fun than Call of Duty, that might not be the case for me. I might be able to just play multiplayer for hours and hours and hours on end. For Call of Duty, at least for the past, I don't even know, maybe since Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3, I haven't really been able to get into a multiplayer game, at least for an extended period of time. Normally it's like a couple months, but I definitely believe that if the gameplay stays as fun as it is and I just get better at it, I would definitely be able to play this game like I was able to play games like Black Ops 2 and games that weren't so atrocious with their skill-based matchmaking. I think that's a very interesting conversation to have too. If they were to have some kind of Zombies type, you know, would it be the infinite wave-based we typically have with Zombies, or we do something like Extinction where it's more objective-based, where there's some kind of tangible goal that isn't like an optional thing but the whole point of playing the mode. Of course, I think that it could go either way. I think both of them are fun in their own rights. There's obviously opinions towards the different modes. Not every Zombies player liked Extinction. I thought it was fun. I think it was a good change of pace, especially with the different loadouts and things like that. That made it way more fun. And once they added teeth and things like that, it became a lot more replayable, because not only were you trying to beat the different maps, but you're also trying to level up, go through all the different prestiges, get the teeth so you can unlock the different abilities, and maybe even eventually get it was like the 2-class ability. You could be like a medic and an engineer, or a weapon specialist, or anything like that. And I think that costed like 1,000 teeth or something like that. And for reference, there would be full games that we would play where we fully complete the objective, beat the map, everything like that, and you'd only get like 7 teeth. Grinding 1,000 teeth is something absolutely crazy. I'd say only the top of the top ever did. Yeah, I'm under the belief if they do some type of zombies in this game, it'll absolutely be a full-on Call of Duty replacement. I feel like some people will argue, well, it's just going to take away from, the core focus of the game should be, which is the multiplayer. And sure, that's fair. You could definitely argue that. But I think they've already done such a great job that I would love to see what their take on a zombies mode would be. I think something that's interesting about this game is it's really showing me how washed up I am at shooters. Now, I wasn't always this bad, and I don't think I'm like that terrible. I don't know. The gameplay really speaks for itself, I would say. I think the fact that skill-based matchmaking has really kind of allowed people to become complacent, and I think myself is one of the best examples of that. This game is just showing me that I don't play them that much anymore, so I'm not very good at them. But that's something that I think is really great about this game, is the fact that there is no skill-based matchmaking. I'm aware that I can keep improving, that I can actually get better at the game, that if I keep playing and I keep working on, I keep working on my shots, I keep working on my movement, I keep working on everything, eventually I might actually be halfway decent at the game. Or maybe not. I don't know. I could just remain bad. But I like to think that that would not always be the case. I think that this game actually has a lot of great things that old Call of Duty used to have that it doesn't really have so much anymore. The ability to back out of lobbies. So a new Call of Duty, with the disbanding of lobbies, backing out doesn't really even serve a purpose, because even if you back out of the lobby that you're currently in, you're still going to be put into another similarly skilled lobby. If you're getting absolutely plowed, it's almost like, what's even the point of backing out? You're just going to be put into a similar lobby, so you might as well just get steamrolled. I know this was especially bad with Cold War, because the thing with Cold War is that the matchmaking was so atrocious. I played the multiplayer enough that I was literally able to start predicting when I was going to get put into bad games and when I was going to get put into good games. It was ridiculous. So you can back out of lobbies. If you're just getting absolutely plowed, you can just leave and then get put into a different lobby that then you might actually have a chance to have some fun and get some kills. And not only that, with the lack of skill-based matchmaking always putting you into new lobbies, adjusting what types of players you're playing against, you're actually able to gauge your skill more accurately and then hopefully over time improve. I think this game is making great strides in properly doing what Call of Duty refuses to do because of whatever reason. And I think if they were to also take a look at doing a PvE mode, whether that be zombies or something like Extinction, I think they would probably do a really good job, considering that most of the developers of this game are past Call of Duty developers, and they would do something extremely interesting, and I would hope something really fun to play. The main things that I think it should do, and I think that it needs to be just as good as COD Zombies, is this. It needs to have integrated progression, whether that ties into your multiplayer rank or it's its own separate rank. I think it needs to have that. Playing zombies and just getting to high rounds and things like that is definitely fun. I will not deny that. However, I also think having some kind of progression tied to playing the game, something to work towards, will also bring people back and make the game just more replayable. Having some type of ranking makes the overall experience a lot more engaging, in my opinion. And as well as that, I think having some kind of mastery camo grind, just like the previous 2 iterations of zombies, I think it needs to do that too. Having these things to work towards, whether that's your rank or having a camo to work towards or something like that, makes you want to keep coming back and playing the game. It's rewarding to keep playing the game besides just getting your overall skill up and also getting higher rounds, getting faster times, having something to show for that, having some kind of camo that not everybody's going to get, having a super high level that not everybody's going to get to. I think having all of that will make the game mode more replayable and more engaging. But of course, this is just opinion of one man. Now, I'm interested to hear what you all think in the comment section down below. Would you even want a zombies type mode? And if so, would you like it to be more like zombies or more like Extinction? Let's have a conversation. I'm really interested to hear what everybody thinks. Damn. God damn it. Damn. Or not. Anyways, guys, this has been some more XDefiant. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Again, leave a comment down below on your thoughts about what I talked about in this video. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Turn on notifications too, because I'll be uploading a lot more. Again, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Jack, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.